Hello, what's happening, everyone? It's been a little bit since I threw on the recorder and made a ramble. Um, Truthfully, not too much has really happened since then. I've been pretty busy. Haven't really had the time to play as much RuneScape as I'd like to, but that's okay. Busy in a good way. Um, yeah, life's busy, so no complaints there. The game's always there, and when I do have time, I still do play, and it does make it more enjoyable when you don't have infinite time to play. Um, it's more of a treat rather than, uh, you know, not that it's always a game, but when I remember the days where I had lots and lots of time to play, sometimes I'd be not forcing myself to play, but you know, you want the gains and um, yeah. Anyway, um, when I do play, I've been doing a lot of AFK splashing. I do that at work and 40 mil magic now, so that's actually coming up nicely. A while back, I noticed death runes were like 100 GP each. I don't know what they're at now, um, but I bought 1 mil of them, so I've just been eating through those. I think I still have 600k or so left, so that's a nice amount of experience through splashing, and it's really AFK friendly. Even when I'm home, sometimes when I'm doing laundry or meal prepping or whatever, before I leave, I throw on the splash before I go to bed. If I was playing, I'll go to the Champions Guild and start splashing at chicken because that's a nice little 20-minute AFK magic experience, and yeah, it adds up for sure. Um, anyway, so that's a big chunk of the experience that I have got recently, and I've been crafting. As you can see, I'm 50 experience away from 100 mil crafting, so uh, that's that was kind of the inspiration to throw on the recorder and make this video, because I figured 100 mil crafting is a nice little milestone and get that on video, and then yeah, keep going. I may as well stop experience wasting and get after it, get the 100 mil crafting. Nice. It's the third skill. That's 100 mil on this account. Uh, 200 mil cooking and smithing, obviously, and I'm 90 mil range. I should really just AFK some flesh crawlers and get after that, but you know, I don't know. I've said in the past I'm kind of a little bit burnt out from AFK in range. I don't. That sounds so silly. Like it's no different than melees. But if I do flesh crawlers these days or spiders or whatever, I I do strength now for some reason. I yeah, I don't know. I just maybe it's a little more AFK too because you have the armor to um, give you that extra defense. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly why I switched to strength. I do want to get I want to get more base experience. I think that getting 20 mil base or 50 mil base would be epic, but I'll never get that in RuneCraft and all that. You know, clearly 99 is an impossible feat for me, but yeah, I do want to. I say this every single time, so take it with a grain of salt or whatever, but I do want to push max. I think that I don't know. I've been AFKing a little bit of I started doing some prayer here, but I'm going to continue crafting while I talk until I'm done talking for good. What do I do here? Holy smokes! Why can't I? Yeah, there we go. It's like I forgot how to play the game when I'm recording. But yeah, I've been slowly chipping away at mining here and there. Every once in a while, I'll join the F2P Star Miner CC and see if there's any stars around the free-to-play worlds, because I do a lot of star mining on my group Ironman with my brother. So yeah, nothing crazy, but pushing some experience a little bit here and there in mining, and then prayer's pretty quick, and I have a decent amount of prayer experience banked, so I may as well chip away at that. And like I say, I played this group Ironman with my brother, which I truthfully kind of have been focusing on that account a little more. I always AFK on Dago when I'm playing, but for example, like if I'm playing mobile, which I don't normally play too much, but the account that I've been playing has been my group Ironman with my brother, so yeah. But I've kind of got to the point on that account. I guess I'll show it quick. There's this new thieving method. It's pretty OP, honestly. I played the last leagues. I only played the first leagues, and then I played the last one, which I think is the fourth, or I'm not too sure. But there was thieving, which is like AFK thieving. And now they've added it here where, I don't know, I just learned this method. But it's pretty OP. Every time these kids distract the wealthy citizens, you don't fail. Look at this experience, and it's like you don't have to keep clicking. It's crazy. There's a lot of easy clues too. I'm not going to do this one right now because I'm recording, but I have been doing them. I just started doing this today because I've been questing, so I actually cranked out a lot of quests this weekend. It's one of the first weekends I've had off in a while, so I want to keep questing and kind of get this account progressed a little more. And I did Recipe for Disaster up till the very end, so I have Dragon Gloves, and I just need to do Desert Treasure to be able to get Barrow's Gloves, and I needed 53 thieving, so I looked up what I should do. Because I didn't really want to blackjack. I blackjacked to level 50. I needed level 50, I forget for what, but I don't know, I wasn't really down to blackjack. Yeah, this method's OP. Like, it's not even bad cash. I don't have the thieving outfit, and I've made like 52k, and super AFK. I downloaded this plugin, and it notifies you every time the kid distracts the you can see it. I don't know what the green flashing means. Maybe it's like get ready for it. I'm not sure, but you'll see here it'll flash red, and then it'll just notify you that a wealthy citizen is about to be distracted. You find which one it is and just start thieving it. Anyways, yeah, I've been doing a lot of star mining, AFK on here, and mostly AFK games, to be honest. I've done a lot of flash crawlers. All my combat and range is all flash crawlers, the free to play OG goated method. It's actually sick on pay to play too, because flash crawlers drop like Ranars and herbs and noted iron ore. It's actually pretty decent loot, nature runes and stuff, so whenever you come back to re-aggro or do the 10-minute timer, you just pick up some herbs and all that, and it's pretty sweet actually. So anyway, yeah, that's really the only other account I've been playing. Actually, another account I've been playing, I don't know, every once in a while I get this itch for a free-to-play Iron Man, and I've made a couple hardcores and died on them, and I have a regular, but I don't know, for some reason I'm just obsessed with the idea of being hardcore, even though it doesn't matter, and my regular is pretty decent. Well, it's not good at all, but it's better than nothing. But yeah, I'll whip it up quick. I was playing it earlier, but it's pretty newbie. I haven't really played it overly much, but I was just getting my ranged up on these dark wizards I waited the 10-minute timer out so the level 20s wouldn't attack me, but I don't know, I usually just rush magic on ogresses and all that, but I think this time I'll try range out. Usually the route I take is I get fishing up on a free-to-play Iron Man up to 20, and then I can get some okay food, some trout and all that, and then I mine silver until 41 mining so I can use the rune pick, and that usually gets you around 40. Well, here it got me 42 crafting. And then all the money from the symbols, you can buy runes or arrows or whatever. And I bought a bunch of runes. I got 34 magic at ogresses, but yeah, like I said, I think I want to try to get my ranged up and ranged ogresses this time. And I don't know, this account's gotten pretty decent, and I haven't been too engaged in it. Like, I'll just log into it every once in a while when I'm feeling like playing it. Like, I don't always have it open. You know, it's a couple weeks old, but I don't play it every time I'm playing RuneScape. Just when I feel like playing it. I was playing it earlier, but yeah, that'd be cool if I can get this account kind of at a decent level. And I think the main goal would be cool to just AFK some ogresses or fishing, or I'll never really go too crazy. Actually, something that I want to do, I've always kind of had in the back of my mind, this is going to sound silly, but I want to do OG methods, like superheating, not superheating iron, because I know that's meta, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not too familiar with the free-to-play Iron Man, but I want to like mine coal and adamant and superheat at the bank. I remember back in, you know, the main game, not the real, but the like 2010, 11 era. That's when I got into free to play. You know, I just played RuneScape normally. I was a member and, you know, younger back then, and just had my one account, and you know, I just messed around. I wasn't efficient. I was, you know, pretty young at the time, and then I've already told this story. I discovered botting. You know, a friend I think I just got into high school, and a friend kind of introduced me to botting, and I thought it was just so legendary. You could gain levels without being at the computer when you go to school and everything like that. But obviously, it's not only does it devalue the game and make it just like not really, you know. I think the biggest thing with these games, and now it's more apparent than ever, it's like it's meaningless. Well, it's not meaningless. I don't mean to disrespect anybody who puts. I mean, I've played this game a lot. I'm gonna log out of this account though. I don't want to play right now. But anyways, that's my free to play Iron Man. Yeah, but anyways, going off on a tangent here talking about botting, but anyway, what I was saying, let me get back to kind of more what I was on track with is when I got banned on all my accounts and kind of stopped playing for a bit, but when I came back to the game, I don't know, I don't actually remember what made me want to just make a free-to-play only account, but for some reason I felt inspired to do that, and yeah, I dabbled a little bit on just like a regular account. This was before Iron Man. And I remember I would superheat Myth and superheat Adamant and superheat Runite. Like, it was actually really good money superheating back then because there was no blast furnace, or maybe there was, but I just remember superheating being good money. And this is getting pretty long-winded here, but on that free-to-play Iron Man, the hardcore, if I do end up, you know, progressing decently on it, I think it would be fun to mine a bunch of coal and adamant and and then, like, you know, superheat that at the bank. Some nostalgia, because I'm not too concerned about the efficient method and everything like that. And this is going to sound really petty, but listen to this. So I've always wanted, I remember when I got 200 mil smithing and when I was doing smithing, on free to play wiki, I was looking at the rankings and everything like that, and there was all of these free to play Iron Man ahead of me who had, weren't even 99 and everything like that, just because it's ranked by EHP. And even the day records, I find, like, if an Iron Man has banked experience, and free to play wiki sometimes, I don't know, it's a little glitched out, and no disrespect, like, it's an epic website, but anyways, I just remember sometimes being a little, not that I care, but I'd be like, man, like, you can't compete with the Iron Man when it comes to the EHP rankings on the free to play wiki. Um, so I always had in the back of my mind, like, one day I'm gonna make an Iron Man and save all my gems, and yeah, get a bunch of adamant bars, get like 100,000 adamant bars, and just like smith them all in one day, adamant plate bodies, and do like a 5 mil smithing day on a free to play Iron Man, and get the rank 1 record in day and week and everything like that. Realistically, that'll never happen. I mean, that's so many hours of mining coal and adamant in the mining guild, and then superheating it, and then actually smithing it. But I think that'd be cool one day to do too. Just like some unorthodox free to play Iron Man methods. Alk those addy plate bodies for some money while doing clue scrolls or something. But yeah, anyway, that's just a little side project that I dabble with here and there, and if it gets somewhere, it does. If it doesn't, no biggie. I don't really have the time or the same mindset that I used to. So if it happens, it happens. If I die, I die. But I think right now I'm just slowly working towards building a decent foundation so I can sustainably kill ogresses. I think that'd be the first step and a good thing to do, because they're so AFK. If I just safe spot one of the ogresses with range or mage and just slowly stack up laws and natures and all of that good stuff. So gems and money, and yeah, ogresses are pretty OP for free to play Iron Man loot. So anyway, yeah, that's where I'm at, just playing the group Iron Man that I have, and just made that free to play Iron Man the hardcore not too long ago, and then yeah, like I said, I'm a little more motivated. I mean, like I said, I say it every time, but now that I have a decent foundation on the group Iron Man that I play, there's a lot that I can AFK that's pretty nice. Like what I'm doing right now, for example, I want to do prayer with, because this thieving method is super chill. Like I only have to click once every minute or so. So I want to start kind of finding things to do that are pretty AFK on the side on that account, and then at least do prayer and even some power mining iron. That'd be pretty chill. And then I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with rune crafting. I've been thinking about it recently. Money's not an issue. I have a lot of experience banked on this account already, and then I have money on my pay to play account that I was playing that a bit, but I'm probably going to demember it and never play it again. I don't know. I wanted to max it, but nah, maybe one day, but I'm burnt out on that. I haven't played that, and still a member, but I haven't logged into it in over a month, I think. But anyways, what I was saying was I'm not too sure what I'm gonna. The reason that I was talking about money is I don't know if I want to do body talismans, and it's not because they're expensive, even though they are. Like, it's crazy how expensive body talismans are. Like, I don't know. I don't understand. I guess free to play market just eats them up, and there's really probably no good way to get them in members. Like Guardians of the Rift might be like I don't even know where they come into the game the most, but anyway, I don't know. I just don't know if I want to do talisman rune crafting. It's just, or tiara, I don't know. It's just, I don't know, it may sound lazy, but I think I'd rather do body runes. I don't know. I know it's only like 20k rune crafting experience an hour, but I like regular rune crafting. Like I got 99 rune crafting on pay to play, but it was mainly all with Astrals, Nature runes, and Wrath runes. And yeah, like I like the traditional run to the altar, craft a inventory of essence, and because it's not like AFK, but it's not too click intensive, and I don't think I'm trying to. I don't know. This isn't too bad. What I'm doing right now, the Bury Scatter, but I don't know what it is about using a talisman on the altar. It's just like I don't know. I'm complaining right now. And anyway, so I'm undecided on that, so I'll probably hold off on rune crafting for a bit here. I don't really foresee myself training it anytime soon, but maybe I'll dabble here and there with some just body runes and see how that goes. If it's too slow, then I won't. Like I'm not trying to, do extremely slow experience just for convenience or because I'm lazy, but yeah, but Power Mine and Iron's pretty chill. And this is pretty, I don't know, but it's fast. I think this is about 100k experience doing Bury Scatter, so it wouldn't be too bad to get 99 prayer doing this, so I think I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna try to be diligent with at least doing a little bit here and there, and then continue to go for 200 mil crafting. I just hit 100 mil crafting, so half the way there. That's a nice break every once in a while. Crafting's obviously really chill and AFK, so I can do that pretty much with anything if I'm doing something else on the other accounts. And yeah, just continue to gain a little bit of experience here and there, do some fire making, and I like wood cutting. I haven't done too much experience past 99, but pushing 14 mil wood cut, and I could see myself getting 20, 30, 40 mil over time. And yeah, maybe get some fishing here and there, and I really should go back to range, push 200 mil range. I mean, I've got a pretty good dent in the skills, so I don't see why not. And then yeah, magic will continue to go up for sure. It's definitely my go-to AFK right now because it's so AFK and easy, and I have a lot of death runes left. So I don't know how much experience I have banked in magic with just the splashing. I think I'm just under 700k, so 700k times 35, I don't know what that is. Like 22, 23 mil, something like that, maybe a little more. So yeah, magic will continue to go up, and I'm still playing. It may not be too much, but it's the beauty of the game that it's always here, and every time you come back, you're where you left off, and you can continue to progress. I think that was always the plan for Daga. When I made this account, and I started to play RuneScape more seriously, however long ago that was, 2015, around there. In my mind, it was always, the free-to-play account will always be an account to come back to that is friendly towards long breaks, right? I've had long breaks, but the free-to-play game doesn't change overly much, and I think I'm really in that era now where I don't play a lot, but sometimes I do play more than normal, and I get into it, and that's sweet, and I make some good gains, and then sometimes I'm just consistently playing a little bit here and there. But yeah, it's been a long time in the making at this point. I was reflecting, it's coming up on 10 years for this account, I think. I think I made this account in 2015. It might have been 2016, but 2024, almost 2025. It's hard to believe. Time really does fly. So yeah, 10-year-old account, near 8 or 9 years old, around that, and it's Could be definitely a lot further along. I'm still not max, but I'm happy with it. You know, it's an account that I've really enjoyed playing, and you know, got a couple 200 mils and still working at a few others. And I definitely think I'll get 200 mil crafting one day, and maybe 200 mil range and max. I'll definitely max one day. Who knows when that day will be, but it'll happen. But yeah, it's just cool to see. I never really thought I'd make it this far, but here we are, 10 years later, still going at it, chipping away at the monumentous grind. And yeah. Anyway, I didn't really have much to talk about for this ramble. I just noticed I was pushing 100 mil crafting and thought it would be an excuse to turn on the recorder. And I guess we're over 20 minutes. We're 25 minutes into this, so did talk for a little bit, kind of updated on what I'm doing and the accounts I've been playing, and yeah, hopefully next ramble or next video I've made a little more progress into max. Like I said, I think I really will at least try to do some prayer and mining, maybe try to go for 90 in mining and prayer. I don't see that doesn't seem too daunting, and then I'll make my mind up about rune crafting, decide what I want to do. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Nothing really, there's not much progress since last time. I think maybe a decent amount of magic experience and some crafting experience, but for the most part, still kind of where we were. But little gains here and there, that it all adds up, and yeah. Anyway, I hope you all are doing well. I hope life's treating you well and you're making good gains, and yeah, until next time, keep it up, keep making them gains, and thanks for listening. Okay, talk soon. Bye.